Besides the fact that being here is a bit like an exotic holiday, because I'm not from a climate like here, it's been amazing. I'm not really the type of artist who is fond of any particular material. I feel like making the most of your life, because we're all here for a limited time. The best strategy for that is to just try and do something different every day. But I've never worked in glass, and it's actually something at the back of my mind I've always wanted to do. So this is a grand opportunity for that. When you think about glass in a stereotypical sense, you think of high decorative, coloured, small, non-functional, abstract, organic forms. So I just started with the premise that I wouldn't do that, definitely not. And I'd try to opt for, make things that reference what glass techniques are usually used for. I mean, today I'm making a double wine glass, which is 2 wine glasses fused together. I thought that's a great thing to make because the glass blowing technique has been used mostly for making vessels to drink from, and they're functional, so it's not too far from its own history, which is beautiful. Or my intellectual and interpretation of glass as a material is to do with the fact that whether it is there or not is to do with the perspective of the spectator, not the physicality of the thing. I'm interested in this idea that we choose what we see. So when we think about the things that we ignore in the world, there's a sort of subconscious self-censorship. So glass is interesting because you can use it to talk about that kind of transparency. I've been obsessed with windows for years. So the work physically is a replica of my studio window in the morning after heavy frost, and the window is frozen. And you know when you scrape a window to scrape the frost off so you can see out of it? Someone's done that. And then in the same space there's an Adirondack chair made entirely of architectural clear glass on its side, and it's covered in snow. There's so many references out of these works. There's references to the climate, you know. There's the idea of the inside, the outside, and the public and the private. There's the idea of romanticism, the artist's studio, and there's this idea that a portal that has been displaced from one time frame in history and taken to another place and placed there, like a wormhole you could jump through. Art, for me, by definition, is an idea that starts somewhere and creates numerous other ideas with the interaction of lots of different people from different places with different opinions.